Alright, what is good, y'all? Yoan here to bring you my reaction to this month's probably Emblem Hero. I believe it's definitely not Arena based on what we saw in the Arena bonus, and I don't think we'll get a Mythic, in my opinion. I think it's about time for a new Emblem, so probably that. And I think it should be colorless, in which case, as well as many others are thinking, it's going to be Micaiah, which makes the most sense as she was the staff slash... she's had a history of being a colorless tome in this game. So I think that'd probably be my #1 guess as well. It's also pretty flavorful right now as BK is completely dominating the meta, and I feel like Micaiah would be kind of a fitting way to deal with him, perhaps. So there's that. Other possibilities could be like Corrin with a colorless Dragonstone again. Or, I don't know, Claude, probably Claude. Along those lines. So, let's see what we get. If it's Micaiah, I mean, I have a history of +10ing every Micaiah, except for the dancer one. But I don't think I'm ready to +10 an Emblem one, especially since she's colorless. So, whatever. Let's go ahead and just react before I jump to conclusions. Could definitely be someone else.
I'm Mia!
That's Micaiah, yep. That's the Micaiah theme from Engage. Oh, that art! Oh, is that Rika Suzuki? Yeah, it is! Okay, she's not staff, she's tome again. Infantry though, she's infantry, that's new. Oh, alright, she's got mid-turn debuffs. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pause it here. Oh, that's kind of short. Great sacrifice. Yeah, that healed everyone. And she has future vision, right? Alright, so, Maiden's Tome. Slaying, effective against armored and calves, trademark. If rally or movements assist goes used by unit or target's unit, Omni -6 and exposure on closest foes within 5 spaces of both unit and target ally or unit and target yada yada yada. Yeah, and splash for 2. Yeah. So, alright, that's only 1 debuff, but that's exposure's a really good one to have, especially right now, for it being mid-turn. And also inflicts Omni 5 on foes on the map with exposure effect active. And those foes suffer guaranteed fall. Sure. And Omni stats, typical 14. True damage plus X, excluding AoE, and reduces damage for foes attacks by 7. Hold on, what's X? X equals highest total penalties among target and foes within 2 spaces of target. Alright, so that's probably going to be, what? 24 true damage. And flat DR of 7. That's kind of low, actually. Okay, she has, like, the arcane, current arcane stuff, like flat DR of 7 and special jumping before first attack. Alright, cool. Swap. Okay, so... Swap is fine. You probably want, well, I'm thinking of Arena. You probably want reposition guide for Arena, but swap is fine as it stands. Alright, great sacrifice. So what do we got here? 1 special triggers, boost damage by 60% of units res. Sure, and piercing, of course. If unit or foe special is ready, or unit, okay, the flat DR, the special base DR at 40%. And if a rally or movement Cisco is used by unit, restores 20 HP to allies within 2 spaces of both unit and target ally after unit. Okay, so it's not just straight up global range. Neutralizes any penalty, that's huge, on those allies, and grants another action to units. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Alright, let's keep going. Crystalline Water, attack risk, Havoc. That's Sabotage and Schism. But that's not mid-turn, so that's something to note. She gets Kanto, though, from that. Silence Ward 4. Alright, here is the new thing for the new inheritable. It's now on a C skill. We've had mostly B before, but then we got A with Blue Skies, and now we have C. 4 allies within 2 spaces of unit, grants attack res +4, and neutralize effects again. Okay, so, null CD. Cool. And also, Okay, it's a joint drive. I had to check ahead because it's only allies for the first paragraph, but it's the joint drive effect. And also, if allies attack can trigger ally special, grant special jumping to ally before allies attack during combat. Cool. If unit initiates combat, okay, she has null CD, and also if units attack can trigger unit special. Okay, so she gets 2 layers of special jumping, so she's getting what's it called? Great Sacrifice off immediately. It's weird that it's like an offensive special, but it's also supporting. But I guess that's like the best they could do to implement it. Alright, now Emblem effect. When special triggers, boost damage by units max. Okay, that's the same as Erica, I believe. Oh man, is everyone getting the freaking Great Sacrifice effect? If a rally or movement assist goes by, it restores 20 HP to target ally and neutralizes any penalty on that ally, and grants another action to unit, and inflicts isolation on unit and pair up through yada yada yada. If unit or pair corrupts range equals 2, inflicts specific movements 1 on. Okay. So if you're a ranged unit, you get gravitied. It's kind of like Leaf, Scion Leaf, I should say. I mean, Legendary Leaf as well. Do your next action. Okay. The isolation effect clause happened from Micaiah herself. Just once per turn only. Okay. So she can still use assists and stuff and be assisted on. It's just the extra action will only happen for once per turn. Okay, so everyone is Chrom now. / Lucina. Great. That's another insane thing to look out for on arena defense. But I guess it's not too crazy because we've dealt with Divine Nectar already, and that's basically the same idea. So this probably has a lot better applications than what I'm thinking of, but I think the big thing here, one of the big things here, is neutralizing penalties. So that's cool. It doesn't do the splash healing though, so generally emblem effects are like a nerfed version of what the heroes themselves bring, which checks out here as well. Okay, so overall, I'm not sure how good she is as a unit. She doesn't have brave attacks. That's like a big deal, right? I don't think she does enough true damage. Havoc gives 20% of res. I'm not sure. She doesn't have Miracle either. Or anything like that, so she has very little flat damage reduction. I think she's kind of not that great of a nuke, which is sad to say. Yeah, right? I don't think this is necessarily the Black Knight counter we were looking for, but the exposure is definitely nice. I guess she's doing what? 30, 20, assuming all the debuffs are on and exposure, 24, 34, 24 true damage plus 10 from exposure, 34 true damage, and then from a Havoc, another like what, 20-ish, 15 to 20-ish, but still no Brave. You need like extra support to do the Brave attack. I don't know. Not sure. The null CD that she gives is nice for support, but for herself it won't matter too much, I would imagine. But yeah, we'll see how she works in practice, but I don't think this is quite enough to deal with Black Knight. Okay. But man, Rika Suzuki Micaiah is not what I expected today. Oh, that animation! I'll never see it again. She one-shot Neath Ogre. I might have overlooked something. Yeah, she has null CD in the text, in which case I apologize. I'll probably find out afterwards if I did. Special jump, and then Great Sacrifice. It's weird that it's a offensive special. But yeah, again, it's kind of hard to implement something like that. Otherwise. Jeez. So she can... Oh my god. She's gonna attack And then she's gonna do swap. Oh, she's just gonna reposition now. I thought she was gonna make use of her C slot.
Give me an order.
Yep.
It's time to finish the job.
Does she still get? No, she has. She can still swap, but she doesn't get the action again. All right. See what we got here. We knew what again, as usual, we knew what most of these were. Alright, Sigurd. Nell's back already? Or fall, I should say. Attuned Alm is. Oh, colorless is insane. Goto's here already, too? Wow. Time flies, man. Wow, colorless is bonkers. We got Attuned Alm, Legendary Sakura, and Micaiah. Yeah, that's wild. But aside from that. Ooh, the rest is pretty not great, huh? Let's see, green is Camilla, Nell, and Haether. Not great. Red is Goto. Alencia and Noma? Wait, is Noma red? No, Nell's red and... Did I say Nell? Nell, Rafal. Noma's green. Rafal's red, right? Gosh, I don't even remember these. Yeah, Rafal's red, Noma's green, yeah. And then blue is Sigurd, what's her face, Hresvelger, and Ratatoska. Yeah, other colors are not great, jeez. This might be a colorless snipe only kind of thing. So, that's probably what I'll do. I'm definitely, obviously going to spark on this. Micaiah is one of my favorite characters of all time, so... That is what it is. Hopefully we get some of those other characters along the way. But yeah, maybe green will be my secondary. Alright, but yeah, again, not too impressed, but maybe I'm missing something, in which case I hope others will bring it up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you for the next summer banner, I guess. Oh, sorry. Pulling on this banner, and then after that will be the next summer banner. Yeah, good luck on your pulls if you're pulling and all that stuff. Let me know if I missed something in the comments as well. Alright, peace out.